How's it going? What you just saw there are my new graphics for 2015. We're going to be kind of experimenting with these. These are, you know, nothing new in one sense, QR codes, but have you seen them on surfboards before? Probably not. And I think something that's going to be kind of cool for this year is how we're going to use these things. And, this is still kind of fresh, so we're going to be testing out with like our first 20 customers. And I wanted to show you what I have planned. First off, let me just bring you back into the camera here. So the QR code that's taped to the board is just paper, just for a demo. But these are the actual live ones. When you put them on the board, the white that you see is going to turn clear. So if you had a colored board, just the black part is going to be visible. And we're going to put on there like a diamond. And, the placement on the board is up for grabs. There's going to be two different types of QR codes on each board. So what you're looking at here, and then when I flip the board over, I have the other one. This is the Reid brand QR code. Okay, so this is going to go on every board. Now I'm going to have, what these are German dynamic QR codes, meaning that I can change at my end, no matter where the board is or the life of the board. If it's glassed in there, I can always change and control what goes on that QR code. So a lot of different ideas going through my head with that. Basically, the more boards this is on, the more powerful tool it becomes. Suddenly, companies that maybe want to offer deals on products, or maybe local North Shore establishments, some of the companies that I deal with, or even myself, may want to, offer deals, or I might have a new board model. And so basically, what I would do is change what this QR code does. I would link it to different websites or video. And I could do Facebook. I have a lot of control over when you scan the QR code, what the QR code actually does. So I'm going to do a quick little demonstration here of, actually we'll scan the rice paper one.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so what I did was I scanned the rice paper to, it's obviously working. And in this case, I have it linked to a YouTube video. I'm not going to play the YouTube video now, but just to show that I can. And so if I wanted to, show you something or advertise something, or maybe I want to charge a company to, advertise in my brand, that's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to use this QR code. I don't care what you do. You guys can put stickers over it or whatever, but one of the unique aspects of the QR code is we can put it where you have wax on your board. What makes the QR code kind of cool is that it can be 30% of the face of the QR code can be covered or damaged, and the QR code will still work. So I really think one of the coolest aspects of it is your own personal QR code, and I'm going to explain how this works. And we're going to make videos later on about actually using this stuff and how it will be practical. What I wanted to go through is explain kind of the beginnings of what it can and cannot do, and get people thinking, and then we're gonna do different things with it and make different videos. But let me go ahead and scan this one and show you what I did on this QR code. So this would be assigned, you'd have a file number, and this file number would be unique to your board, and this is your QR code that you can do what you want with it through me. So I'm gonna go ahead and scan it. And what I have right now is I kind of created like a little, what did I call it here? Advanced Boards data sheet. And you can go ahead and kind of zoom in, or can you see that pretty good? Okay, so, and this isn't pertaining to this specific board. This is just like a demo, but in actuality, it would for your board. So I have really important information that most people don't have any clue about with their board. They have no idea what kind of density, what kind of rocker the blank that their board is on, what kind of glassing was used, the nose rocker dimensions, the tail rocker dimensions. I mean, any shaper will tell you these are like the main core. They can rip it. They can take the measurements off of a board. But you as a surfer, if hey, my nose rocker, it's 4.5. Maybe I want to lower my rocker to this, or maybe I want more. Maybe you see like, oh yeah, this pro, his rocker is that. So maybe, oh yeah, just having that information is always available. Let's say somebody stole your board, you could have your information and prove, hey, yeah, that's my board. It's registered to me. You could have like your date of order, like, yeah, hey, this board held up really well. Yeah, I ordered that thing like 2 years ago. Oh yeah, maybe this stuff does make a difference to S-Cloth. You could see, okay, yeah, it was cut by here, Blantain cut this one. I could throw in there, yeah, I recommend that you use this fins of this model and what your volume is. And you even have like, your rocker dimensions and your digital file. So one of the really, really cool things, I think this is the direction that is gonna, you know, really make this a cool option for people is that I can control what goes on the site. I could put photos on there. I could put additional information on there. I can link this to your Facebook, or I think there's a couple other social media websites, photos of yourself, whatever. So I just did a demonstration. Like, let's say a guy said, hey, I'm going to Bali and I'm not going to have cell phone access, but I know it's really tidal over there. Tides really affect the surf spots. So I'm going to have one of my Polynesian guys with the local cell service scan my board, and I'll have my tide chart right there. So what I did, okay, customer, yeah, I put your tide chart on there. This is for July 2015 when the waves are going to be good in Bali. It's on your board. Let me know if you want me to put anything else on there. And then you could be like, yeah, I'm going to be staying over here. Can you put my hotel info on my board? I don't want to have to look this stuff up continuously. I'm not going to always have cell service. You know, I'll just have one of my, Polynesian friends or guys just kind of scan my board every once in a while. And that's just one little thing you could do with it. So we're kind of going to be offering this for free with our package deal. Every board I make from now on is going to have my brand on it, and these ones are experimental, and I'm planning on offering this on all my package deal customers for free, and then it might get put on every board. We'll have to see. Okay, so yeah, I hope you're excited about it, and we're going to be kind of feeling it out this year. And if you guys have any unique ideas about what we could do with it, please let us know. I'd be happy to hear it. Okay, thanks for checking us out.